The devil wants you to win. The devil wants you to win. Negative things want you to conquer them because in doing so, they get to ascend to a state of bliss. The devil gets to go to God. What the fuck do I mean? I might stop cursing. But what I'm trying to say is you get to shift things that are in a negative state to a positive state, which is a crazy power that you have by conquering the obstacles that you have, which I'll get more in depth into in this video. The devil does want to be conquered. You can think about it like that. The devil wants to be conquered. It wants you to win. It doesn't really want to win. Like winning isn't even fun. We're gonna get into that. Now, your first question might be, why the fuck do we have obstacles and why are there things stopping us? It's because we need them to some degree to ascend. We gotta have them to get further in life when we came here. Obstacles come into our lives for the purpose of us transcending them. When we are able to transcend them, they get transcended too. So their state gets shifted from a negative state to a positive state, which is mutually beneficial because we, in turn, also transcend to a positive state. Think of the energy behind them finally being released. So like a balloon, think of a balloon having a bunch of negative energy, and then when you complete this lesson that it's trying to teach you, it gets popped, and then all that negative energy is released and turned into positive energy, can just fly away. The world works for you and works to transcend you. The world works to help you and to help you get further. The world works for you and works to transcend you to a higher state. All things that happen to you, though some of them are not favorable, have a hidden wisdom within it. And when you learn that wisdom, you can go beyond the current state you're in. So think of, I don't know, bro, your parents yelling at you. Maybe you did do something wrong, maybe you didn't. But there's something in there, something that you can learn. Actually, I don't think that's even a good example, so forget about that. Let's say this one isn't a fun one, but think about kind of like being bullied. There might be a lesson in there to stand up for yourself, to understand yourself more and rely on yourself more. Because if other people aren't even helping you, shit, for real, you gotta stand up for yourself. Maybe it's to care about yourself more. Like anything that happens, whether it's inside your head or around you, whatever happens, that balloon wants to be popped so it can transcend and so you can transcend. The whole world works to help you get better if you can see it trying to help you get better. Stop seeing things within the higher world as separate, like God and the devil. Everything ultimately works for you. While some things are not wanted, they are not evil and vile, but they are teachers. This, I mean, it depends on how you see it. You might find some things to be completely evil, but really work on just not seeing things as evil, because that idea, no, not the idea, but the energy, the thought behind it, how you feel it, can really, it doesn't help you, is what I'm trying to say. It's not beneficial to be stuck there. So you don't want to have that energy lingering around you at all. You don't want to have that energy lingering around you at all. Stop seeing things within the, okay, yeah, no, I said that. The devil and God, negative and positive things, work together to further transcend you. Both God and the devil work for you. Both God and the devil work for you to transcend you. One works on helping you transcend things that you find to be negative and enter bliss, and the other is waiting for you to reunite with them. So the devil, while you're here, you can think of it as evil. I recommend not even seeing the devil as evil, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So we got this quote unquote evil thing that just sucks. It's always trying to chain you, but is it really trying to chain you, or is it trying to help you ascend? You just don't see it yet. And then the other one is waiting for you, wanting to embrace you, but you're not learning the things you need to learn in order to be embraced. We'll get to a lot of these. Trust, trust. The devil does not want to win. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. The devil does not care for winning, bro. It might like win, but it's gonna be like, meh, like I won. Oh well. So what? That's cool. That's cool or whatever. The obstacles are not meant to stop. You're who the devil admires and wants to see you succeed through all these obstacles. So what I'm trying to say is there are going to be a lot of obstacles. They're going to come and go, and some of them might feel sucky, but always work to transcend them, learn the lesson, and pop them. And doing this makes you admirable and respected both by God and the devil. The devil, even though the devil might win, it's just like, shit, I won. Another day, another dollar, I guess. But when you don't let it win, bro, it's like, what's it about you? Shit. You didn't even fall for it. You actually got past this? Not even a lot of people see it. Like, yeah, shit. You actually did something. Okay. 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 The devil is your biggest fan. All the negative things, a lot of the negative things that happen to you are because the devil looks up to you. The devil wants to see you win. It's your number one fucking fan, bro. Absolutely. All the obstacles you have, he just wants to see you break through those, transcend them, get better. He doesn't even like winning, bro. He does not enjoy it. Like, yeah, it wins, but so what? It doesn't help it either because, again, the devil also wants to enter heaven. But it can't because it keeps winning and making people worse. So the only way for it to get to heaven is by having someone pop all those bubbles, pop all the balloons, transcend, and take it to heaven with them. Because when you can go from that negative state to a positive state, then the devil can't really exist in that negative state anymore. It'll come with you, but not as it was before, not as something evil, because you're not like that. Do not hate the devil. Hate never wins. And if it does, it rarely leaves anything good or long lasting behind, because normally what comes from hate will eventually perish. But what doesn't, what comes from love, what comes from peace, that shit will always come back. Even if we don't see it in one form or another, it will come back. Hate is something else of negativity that both God and the devil want to transcend. Hating the devil and putting so much of your energy into this idea does not help you transcend. And so, you are not admired by the devil or closer to God. Keep that in mind, brothers and sisters, and whatever. The devil and God want you to become whole. So it's not necessarily about getting closer to God, but it's more like becoming whole, becoming one. You know, learning both lessons, which is truly one true lesson and not meant to be separated or antagonized. So they're both trying to teach you something, but you're not meant to separate their lessons, the things that they're trying to teach you. It's one true lesson that's meant to be united. And a lesson on self-love. Neither God nor the devil find it admirable that you don't love yourself. That isn't cool to no one. So, for all of you, that's like step number one, brother. Loving yourself. And it can take a while. It can. Though it may help the devil, it will not look up to you for. Though it may help the devil, it will not look up to you nor respect you for your lack of self-love. The same goes for God. Nothing is admirable about having that much hatred and anger and lack of self-love and all of that within you. Work to pop those bubbles, those balloons that just sit there and you've left sitting there. Because trust me, they are aching to be popped. They don't want to be any bigger, bro. They want to be popped like so badly. Get ready to pop them because you got to. that was it. I have nothing else to say besides that. Hope you guys like this. Um, it was a quick little video. Yeah.